the PowerPoint. Welcome. You have to have a little music. Now, welcome to Rotary District 5960 Celebration of Clubs. You will be impressed by the service above self activities that have been completed around the district. My name is Patricia McLeese, District Governor nominee and the District Awards Team lead. As you know, all clubs make a plan and then spend a year trying to accomplish those goals. And today is the day we're going to recognize their achievements. However, this is the last part of the awards process. The awards program is actually designed to serve as a roadmap and a tool that clubs can use to be more successful in their actions. Another benefit is it provides a way to share ideas between clubs. And I love that friendly competition that it develops between clubs, which means we all do more, which benefits everyone. And this year, we added a non-competitive recognition to highlight the signature projects. Plus, when you talk about the good things that you've done and your accomplishments, it's fun. So thank you for joining us. And to get things kicked off, let's hear from our District Governor, Kenny Klooster, who will share a few thoughts. Kenny?
Thank you, Patricia. As I've traveled around our district over the past 12 months, I've seen so many areas that we're living up to our Rotary International theme for the year of Serve to Change Lives. Jill and I were invited to more than our fair share of taste of events. And we were able to raise lots of money for local clubs as well as some of their projects. The public image we are sending out is awesome. Remember that we can no longer sit idly by and hide our light under the bushel basket. We need to reinforce what our Rotarians are doing both locally as well as internationally. I've witnessed our district hold serve on membership. We've continued to develop our our diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, and accomplished near record-setting year for foundation and Polio Plus giving. I will be sure to let you know once the final numbers are tallied after June 30th. If you've not given yet, and you feel that it is within your budget to give a bit more before our June 30th year end, please feel free to do so. Because none of this is possible without the grassroots efforts of each and every one of you, our district Rotarians. Be loud and proud, Rotarians. It is certainly something that we all have to be proud of. As we move into the next year, and we're invited to Imagine Rotary, which is next year's international theme. You will be hearing plenty about that in the months to come from my successor, Dr. Dale Quigley. Patricia, back to you.
Thank you so much, Kenny. And I'd like to take a moment just to acknowledge what you have done this year, and also to our First Lady, Jill. So here's a round of applause for you too, Kenny. Thank you for what you have done. Now, our awards are right around the corner, but let me introduce Julie Wern from Roseville Rotary Club, who will be next year's District Awards Team lead. Julie, will you tell us about the awards program?
Certainly, thanks, Patricia. Clubs can receive 4 awards. One is the Rotary International Presidential Citation, which is awarded after June 30th and is based on accomplishing the goals entered in Rotary Central. Today, however, we are focusing on the 3 district awards. The District Governor Citation encourages clubs to strive to be well-rounded in several areas, including the ever-popular fun, membership, public image, Rotary Foundation participation, service, youth activities, and district involvement. The Club Awards looks at the work clubs have done in 6 categories, along with an overall Club of the Year in each club size: large, medium plus, medium, and small. The categories are community service, club service, international service, vocational service, youth service, and public image. How is it judged? 24 Rotarians from around the district served as judges. Judges could not vote on entries from their own club size, reducing the possibility for favoritism. Each category had 4 to 5 judges review the submissions. And if anybody's interested in doing it next year, give me a call because it's fun and we'd like a lot more judges. The overall Club of the Year is awarded based on calculating how clubs did in 9 categories, plus bonus points for judging and governor's citation qualifications. The new signature project recognition gives clubs an opportunity to share what the members feel is their signature project of the year. It's a wonderful award and it's a wonderful way of sharing successes. You never know where a club's idea may show up next. Back to you, Patricia.
Well, thanks, Julie. And now for the
Hang
moment.
in there.
Okay.
All right.
And now for the moment that you have been waiting for. And we're going to begin by recognizing District Governor citation recipients. And who better to make those announcements than our very own District Governor, Kenny. All right, Kenny, it's all yours.
Awesome, Patricia. Thank you so much. The District Governor citation encourages clubs to complete activities in several different areas. All clubs are eligible for the citation, and clubs should be proud to earn this citation. 2 clubs achieved the Governor's citation, which was also good for bonus points in the Club of the Year contest. Congratulations to Prior Lake Rotary, as well as Forest Lake Rotary. You will receive a digital certificate to display on your website and a press release template. And I will present this to your club.
Thanks, Kenny. And now we're going to move on to our club awards. The club awards, oh yeah, I forgot, yeah. The club awards are awarded in 6 categories or areas of service. This year, of the 4 club sizes, 3 club sizes submitted information. So we'll announce the top 3 in each category based on the club size, and then share the 3 overall Club of the Year winners. We also are allowing some time to interview a few of the clubs that have had a success in the category. Time is tight, so Glenn Bowers will be the time control person. Glenn, do you want to explain how you're going to control the time and help them control the time?
Unmute first. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah, you're told you have 2 minutes, and after 90 seconds, I will give you the high sign by saying, please summarize.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Glenn. And now, District Governor-elect Dale Quigley to present the awards for club service. Dale, take it away.
So that's actually pretty funny because I just think I'll speak really quickly. So here we go. Club service involves many of the programs revolving around the operations of a club, its weekly meetings, and the fellowship activities. These activities would include, but are not limited to, club programs, social functions, meeting ambiance, family of Rotary inclusion, membership engagement, and club fundraising. We'll start by sharing the results of the medium plus club size. In 3rd place is Stillwater Sunrise. 2nd place, Rochester Risers. And the medium plus service club of the year is Forest Lake. Congratulations. Okay. Did we get that last one up there?
Yep.
Dale, you had a lot
She
more
did.
time than that.
Okay, I don't see Forest Lake come up, but they're the club of the medium. So here we go, medium club. Here we go, 3rd place is Anoka. 2nd place is Awatona Early Edition. And the medium-sized service club of the year is LeSueur Rotary Club. Congratulations. Cool. Okay. And now the large club. Third place this year is Northfield. Second place was a tie between the Rotary Club, I'm assuming that's the Rotary Club of Rochester, and White Bear Lake. And the large size service club of the year is the Prior Lake Rotary Club. Congratulations. All right. Before we move on, there was one club that submitted only this area of service. The Rotary Club of Rochester spent a year developing their club service. Joining us tonight is their club president, Audrey Betcher, to share why this was a priority and what the results were of this planning. Audrey,
All right. I am here. So it was really important for us to really just take a step back and say, are we doing the right things for our club? So it was very intentional. We really listened to club members. We had about 3 or 4 ways for people to provide feedback into the strategic plan. And based on that strategic plan, we've added like DEI position to the board. We've added a measurement position to the board. We created the strategic plan, and then we also created action plans that will help us make what we said, how we're going to get there. We aligned that, and then we aligned our budget to our priorities. It also created buy-in so that we have a multi-year effort. So it's not just a one and done. It's everybody on the board and the incoming president and the PEN are all on board with where we're going. And also what came out of that are some new initiatives that are going to be coming this next year around mentorship. So I'm really excited about where we're going and how intentional we are about where we are. So there you go.
Cool. Very cool. You know what they say, a dream without a plan is just an hallucination. So way to go on moving this whole thing forward. All right. And I think also with us today, we have President Michael Lovett from the White Bear Club. And the question we have for you is, what were your significant achievements in the club service area this year that helped your club be successful? Do we have Michael someplace?
I don't believe Michael made it online.
Uh-oh. Is anybody online from White Bear who wants to speak up?
Pam Bowers.
Mike did send me a note saying he had a meeting that overlapped and he would be here as soon as he could. So maybe we could get back to him later unless Pam wants to answer. Okay. Yeah, let's get
Let's
Mike.
wait and hear from Michael. Thank you, though.
Okay. Anyway, thank you all for all the work that you do for your clubs. A stronger club means a stronger organization and the more good we can do. So back to you, Patricia.
And thanks, Dale. And congratulations to all of the winners in the club service category. But before we move on, Dale, you are going to be the district governor next year. So what makes you excited about next year, and how do you see our clubs being able to use the awards program as a tool to maximize their impact?
Okay. Oops. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was unmuted here. So yeah, I am incredibly excited. I actually think Rotary is moving totally in the right direction. I love our theme, Imagine, because I think that's where it all starts, imagining where the world can be, how the world can be better, and then setting up a plan of how to get there is the only way to move forward. That's, I think, the best thing personally about the award program is not the award, but the fact that it causes you to sit down and figure out how you take a step forward to make the world better. It's easy to dream. It is harder to figure out how to get it there. And that's just what this program does. It causes you to focus, just like the Rochester Club, focusing on what's important, writing down the plan, and then taking a step forward. Because if every year we take a step forward, we will see the world become a better place. So I think it's fabulous.
Thanks, Dale. I'm really looking forward to working with you. I know it's going to be fun. Now, public We're going to move now into public image. And we look forward to now let's move into public image. I'm so sorry. Here to present the winners is our past district governor and current Rotary Public Image Coordinator for zones 25B and 29. He also, in case you did not know, was a recipient of a prestigious Rotary International Award. He was one of 8 worldwide that received the International Service for a Polio-Free World. Kyle Hogan. So thanks you for being here, Kyle.
Thanks, Patricia. And thanks for having me to present the awards for the public image criteria. You know, public image in Rotary centers on how members present themselves and their clubs, both in the public and within the clubs. It's part creating an attractive brand, part developing warm environment that people want to be a part of, and part being a storyteller, highlighting the impact we're making on the world around us. Here are some of the clubs that did the best job of that this year. We'll start in the large club category. In 3rd place is the Northfield Rotary Club. And in 2nd place, we have a tie, the White Bear Lake and St. Paul Rotary Clubs. And congratulations to the Prior Lake Rotary Club as the large size public image club of the year. So next, we have the medium club results. In 3rd place is the Blaneham Lake Rotary Club. In 2nd place is the Anoka Rotary Club, and the medium-sized public image club of the year is the Le Sueur Rotary Club. Congratulations to all of those clubs. And finally, here are the medium plus results. In 3rd place is the Arden Hills Shoreview Rotary Club. In 2nd place is Forest Lake. And the medium plus public image club of the year is the Stillwater Sunrise Rotary Club. So congratulations to all of the winners, and congratulations to every club that takes public image seriously. Telling our Rotary story is important. And so thank you to everybody for broadening what we do as Rotarians and how we can affect our communities and the world around us. And congratulations to all the clubs that were recognized for their public image efforts today. Patricia, I think that's back to you.
Thanks, Kyle. I loved what both you and Dale said about the focus and how we can use what we do to promote the story. So the next category is youth service. Here to present the winners is past District Governor Ed Merrick of the St. Paul Sunrise Rotary Club. Hi, Ed. You're on mute, though.
But that's 9 out of 10 Rotarians prefer their PDGs to be on mute. So there you go. Penny, lesson for you. 9 days to go. Thanks, Patricia. The Youth Service Award is based on programs that benefit children and young adults, working with schools, student scholarships, literacy projects, Interact and Rotaract clubs. Youth Exchange, Strive, and RILA are just some of the examples of youth service projects. The clubs we're honoring today have made a positive impact on the kids in their communities. So we'll start with the medium club category. And 3rd place is Anoka. 2nd place, we had a tie with Owatonna Early Edition and Le Sueur. And the medium-sized youth service club of the year is the Greater Rochester Rotary Club. Congratulations. Moving on to the large club category. In 3rd place, we have White Bear Lake. In 2nd place, Northfield. And the large size youth service club of the year is to the Prior Lake Rotary Club. Way to go. And finally, let's take a look at the medium plus clubs and see how they shook out. 3rd place went to Rochester Risers. 2nd place, another tie, Roseville and Forest Lake. And finally, our medium plus youth service club of the year is Arden Hills Shoreview. Congratulations. Let's take a moment and hear from the president of Arden Hills Shoreview, Mike Spellman, Mike, tell us about your award-winning youth activity.
Well, thank you, Ed. We are very pleased and excited to have been chosen for this award under the active and capable leadership of our Youth Service Director, Anoop Mathur. We engaged in a diverse and meaningful set of youth-oriented projects, which included the construction and installation of Rotary branded little free libraries, very popular, supporting programs that encourage youth to read to younger siblings, delivering financial literacy education to young people, participating in various meal packing and hunger relief programs, distributing warm clothing to young residents at Solid Ground, and awarding Strive scholarships to deserving students. So we felt like we had a diverse and meaningful set of activities. Thank you again for this recognition, and congratulations to Anoop and our excellent youth service team.
Nice.
That's great stuff, Mike. Thank you so much for sharing. Patricia, we'll throw it back to you.
Okay, thanks, Ed. And thank you to the clubs recognized for all of the efforts that as well. I'd like to introduce past District Governor Paul Perez to present the awards for the community service area. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you very much. But Patricia, don't you know that Ed is supposed to follow me? I'm not supposed to follow him. Inside joke. So.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah. Ed reminds me all the time. So community service defines Rotary's character, and really community service, giving back, is one of the main reasons that Rotarians join Rotary, and that's proven in survey after survey. It promotes Rotary's appeal and visibility in the community and responds to the needs of a local community. Rotary clubs should determine top priorities for service projects by first learning about the community's needs and assets, and then developing a response that addresses them. So here are the winners in each club size for community service. Let's start with the large clubs category. In third place, we have Northfield. In second place, White Bear Lake. And the large club community service club of the year is Prior Lake Rotary Club. So congratulations to Mary Haugen and Kyle Smythe and the rest of the community service team and all the members. Now let's check out the medium plus clubs. In third place, we have Stillwater. Second place, Arden Hills Shoreview. And the medium plus community service club of the year is Forest Lake. So well done, Forest Lake. And finally, we have the medium club size. Here are the top three. Blaine Ham Lake in third, LeSueur in second, and congratulations to Anoka Rotary Club for being medium community service club of the year. Congratulations. And joining us to talk about their community service efforts is Anoka Rotary President, John Harrell. Welcome, John. Are you out there?
I'm not showing John online.
I'm not certain that he is, so possibly I can fill in briefly here.
Oh, I'm sure you can, Lynn. Great to see you. So Lynn, I just had a couple questions. So what were a couple of the most significant community service achievements as a club this year?
I think our most significant achievement, and we had a couple, but the one that we are so proud of is our work with our district grant on the first responders grant for the Anoka Police and the Anoka and Champlain firefighters. We were able to create a brand new wellness center for them in the lower level in an old office space at the police station. And it has just been a wonderful opportunity to work with the community and to give back to our first responders. The other one we were very excited about is we continued our effort in the environmental area with a single-use plastic recycling program. that we partnered with one of our local elementary schools, Franklin Elementary, and secured 500 pounds of single-use plastic, which then working with the Trex composite decking company, they created into an absolutely beautiful bench, a buddy bench that we are placing at the entry of the school for students and families to sit on as they're waiting for rides to come home, et cetera. And again, both of those projects were initiated because of community expressed need when we were working with our community partners. So we're very, very excited about those.
Well, that's great. And I love the partnerships with the school. And of course, love that taking care of our first responders. So great job there. One other question, how were you able to create member buy-in to accomplish as much as possible?
I think part of it is that in our club, really the heart of our club is community service. And so all of our members connect with projects that are very near and dear to their heart. And so we have a variety of people that lead those, but then we all help where we can and add to the pieces that we can contribute in. So it has been for us just an important part to make sure that community service continues to be the heart of our club.
Absolutely, and that's great to have that great variety and that everyone contributes where they can. So thanks for filling in, Lynn, and congratulations to the whole club.
Thank you.
Tricia, I'm going to send it back to you.
Thanks, Paul. It is so exciting to hear the great things that are going on in our clubs and in our community. So thank you very much. Now I'd like to move on to vocational service category, and here to share the winners is past District Governor Mike Becker and part of my club, Greater Rochester Rotary. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Patricia. And Paul, if you notice the order of presenters, it's probably, she saves the one she likes for the end, so I just wanted to point that out, which is why we had Kenny go first. As business leaders, Rotarians share skills and expertise through vocational service, and our vocational service efforts can play a vital role in improving the quality of life for people in the community that have needs and need directions and need our expertise. A project can involve any number of service activities, mentoring, career days, vocational awards, adult literacy, business experience, network events, or even just talking about your career at a club meeting. Through these activities, you can turn any expertise into an invaluable resource for others. So let's look at the results for the large vocational club of the year. In second place, we have the Rotary Club of St. Paul. And the large vocational service club of the year is, oh, here's a shock, Prior Lake. Congratulations. And next, we're going to move on to the medium club category of vocational service. In third is Greater Rochester. In second is Owatonna Early Edition. And the medium vocational service club of the year is LeSueur. Way to go, LeSueur. And now let's see how the medium plus size shook out. That sounds kind of weird. So in third, we have Forest Lake. In second, we have Roseville. And the medium plus vocational service club of the year is the Rochester Risers Rotary Club. Nice. And congratulations to a job well done and to all the clubs that were recognized. Vocational service activities are harder to define. So I'd like to hear from Beth Sheridan. Beth is the president of the Rochester Risers. And what did your club do in this area, Beth? I know she's here.
Yep, I'm here. Sorry, I just had to unmute. First up, I'd like to give a big shout out to Joanne Rosner, who is the head of what we call our vocational service team, the talent exchange team. And it was her brainchild to rename that so that newer members and younger members in our club had an opportunity to establish relationships and network with longer tenured members so that maybe they weren't as deep in their vocation as of yet. So that was one of the things. The other item was we set some very strong goals that we monitored throughout the year to make sure we were deepening connections among members and promoting opportunities for members to learn from each other. And we really focused from vocation, job, or career to talents, knowledge, skills, and experiences for what we wanted to share with each other. Every month, we implemented inspirational insights instead of doing a straight vocational talk, and posing questions and inviting members to share experiences to help create those bridges of shared values among our members. We also held with the other two Rotary clubs in Rochester an Ethics Day for the 3 high schools to help show the foundation Rotary provides and the values of ethics, and have them start to think about that at a very early age through Rotarians that talked as well as other speakers. And then we also have a very strong rotation program to visit the workplaces of many of our members. In fact, we just had one of those today. And then also too, one of the things we do is recognizing members outside of our club with the Community Paul Harris Award to commemorate those that have a true Rotary heart and what they do to share their talents and expertise in our community.
That's good.
Thanks, Beth. And again, congratulations for the job well done. Hey, Patricia,
Thank you.
I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Mike, and thanks, Beth. I'm glad you shared that information. You had a really strong program. Before we move on to the next category, I saw Michael Lovett has gotten here. So, Mike, we're going to spend a minute asking you that question because your club, there you are. Hey, Mike, thanks for being here. What were your significant achievements in the club service area this year that helped your club be so successful?
Well, thank you. When I reflected on this year's achievements in the area of club service, I especially want to acknowledge Pam Cheetah, our lead, and recognize there were really 3 things. First was membership growth, with several of our newer members stepping into team lead roles for 22-23. Second was participation, service, and learning has been very strong. Fundraising has been successful, which allows us to do the other things. The third, our programming has been engaging, drawing 60 to 70 members to our hybrid meetings each week and from our club, plus guests from other clubs. I want to acknowledge Kevin Donovan, who's chaired our Equity and Inclusion Committee. One of our programs, which we'd opened to the district, drew 150 people, and Alan Page was with us. What's underneath the success? First of all, I think membership has grown in part because of our outreach to our communities, our excellent mentoring program, our participation support for Leadership Tomorrow, which is a community leadership development program, which our Rotary Club is co-sponsoring. Kevin is also a part of that. And the successful launch of our satellite club, Northeast Metro Rotary, already with 12 members. I'd like to pay special acknowledgement to Greg Bartz, our membership lead, and to Steve Griffith, who's led our mentoring program, and I know he's chaired, and both Greg and Steve have been district levels. But Steve has been both leading our mentoring program and our liaison to the satellite club. Secondly, in the area of programming, our programming has been led by Paul Kelleher, who's worked with each of our team leads to identify programs in the areas of international service, community service, vocational, and equity and inclusion. In addition, we've drawn programs from our own members who've appeared on informal panels, including community bankers, clergy, and investment professionals. It was a way of drawing people back in, particularly with the pandemic and the challenges of hybrid meetings. So that's given us more of our 100 members who have been able to be in programs. Finally, club engagement works because newer members are invited to participate and when ready, co-lead initiatives and teams. We've really seen impressive stepping up this year. I'd like to acknowledge our longer-term club members with special acknowledgement for their commitment to inviting, encouraging, and mentoring our future leaders in Rotary. Thank you.
Well, thank you too, Michael. I'm glad that you were able to share. And now we are going to move into international service. Here to present this category is District Grants Team Leader, at least for a little while longer, Margie Horning. Hi, Margie.
Hi, thanks, Patricia. International projects obviously take place outside of the United States, and they should identify a specific need that will improve the quality of life and benefit others within that intended area. Clubs are encouraged to submit applications for both district and global grants, and we really do have pretty good support from our clubs in those areas. But these can involve one club or multiple clubs. We do encourage partnerships. Other international efforts include establishing sister clubs, participating in friendship, cultural, and youth exchanges, and other projects that promote cultural awareness and world understanding. Now for the excitement, let's find out the winners, starting with the Medium Plus clubs. The third place was a tie, Forest Lake and Arden Hills Shoreview. Second place, Rochester Risers. And there's a tie, another tie for international service for Club of the Year in the Medium Plus category. The two winners are Stillwater Sunrise and Roseville. Congratulations to both of those clubs. Now moving on to the large clubs. There are the top 3 international service clubs for the large. Third place is Northfield. Second place is White Bear Lake. And the large international service club of the year is, yes, it's Prior Lake. Thank you for a job well done, all of you. Finally, there's the medium club size results. The third place is Anoka. Second place is Le Sueur. And the medium-sized international club of the year is Greater Rochester Rotary. Well done to all of you. But now joining us, we want to find out a little bit more about international efforts. And we have Ani Atamasa from Roseville and Rick Heidick from Stillwater Sunrise to speak with us a little bit about their international events. Ani, are you on? Oh, good. All right. Ani, Roseville is the Roseville Club. What is the name of your significant project, and tell why the project was impactful to so many people?
Thank you so much. It was great to be here and seeing most of the people that I know, especially you, Margie. Yeah, the program that was really vital this year for us, as our club is actually working on different projects. This one was a solar light project for Ethiopia. And the project was actually involved with multiple clubs, not only our club, multiple clubs contribute to it. And we were able to collaborate with organizations locally to collaborate with us, and also working with a community, because the service was asked by the community on the ground. That also makes it very something very special. It didn't come from us, it came from the community. That was a big need they were asking. And we were able to provide for 225 families, farmers, and very rural, rural area. And the benefits, just to make sure I can finish on time. And for the solar light, it was a bulb, and we were able to distribute for individual household. And it will help, first of all, it has educational benefit. From the day that we distribute, children can study and do their homework at night. Also, there's a big social benefits. It has also a flashlight. The flashlight also will help the farmers to use it at night and take care of their village. And the other one is the indoor and outdoor air pollution, inside strain, fire risk. There's a lot of environmental benefits attached with it. Also, a benefit of economic, because these farmers actually travel miles to charge their cell phone. But this solar light that we were able to provide to them has a USB charger.
Wow.
So now we're saving them a huge amount of money. And they can also use it up to like 4-5 years. Imagine how much money and how much, money they can save, also how much the kids will benefit going to a school. And the other benefit that also, like in the process we learned, we purchased the solar light from the local vendor in the country. That also has a big economical impact when we invest locally instead of bringing supply and dumping on some country that actually will impact and affect the local vendors. And yeah, it has a lot of benefits. And the good thing is all of the material that we distribute is working as of now. I was able to find out that. And thank you. That's what I can say.
Well, and thank you. That project certainly has covered a whole lot of areas that are very specific to international grants. And now we have President-elect in the next couple of days, Rick Heidick from Stillwater Sunrise. Rick, are you on? Rick is actually at home. You're supposed to be in Nicaragua. All right,
yeah.
Rick,
We'll
how did
change
you
that.
identify? Life is full of changes. How did you identify the areas of need you focused on this year?
Yeah, thanks a lot. And thanks for the recognition for this project. The areas of need, this is the El Carrizo water project in Nicaragua. And this is really a culmination of a lot of years of working on community development and working on communities dealing with extreme poverty that's come out of the Fast for Hope organization. And so working through Fast for Hope and working with the communities, it's really understanding what the communities special needs are and what their priorities are. And as we get into those communities with the needs, and when we're focusing on water, it's in many international projects, everybody deals with the same issues, is the overall sustainability of it. And so one of the major needs as defined in this project is the community's ability to manage and sustain this on their own. Long term. We hear horror stories of many projects in Nicaragua that fail after 7 to 10 years. And so one of the things that was built into this project was a lot of conscious effort through the local NGO, which this is part of their strength, as well as in the project for building the underlying governance and the capacity of the community to understand what the project is and to manage the project and sustain the project for long term. So it's not only addressing a critical need within the context of the project, but it's also creating a much greater assurance that this community is going to be able to sustain that success and the effects of this project for the long term and sustain it on their own without outside help.
That's great.
All right, well, thanks to both of you for your thoughtful answers and congratulations again. Patricia, back to you.
Thanks, Margie. And we're nearing the home stretch. And I'd like to introduce from Stillwater Sunrise Club, the district governor nominee designate, which means he'll be district governor in 2024-25, Ed Bovee. He will announce the 2021-2022 overall medium-sized club of the year. Hi, Ed.
Yeah, hi, Christian. Thank you. First, I just want to recognize the insightfulness of Mike Becker for identifying Patricia's order of selection prowess in the DG line. I think I'm the last in that line, so thanks, Mike. As a reminder, the overall club of the year was calculated based on a club standing in each of the categories we have celebrated today, along with the 2 Rotary Foundation giving categories and membership growth, both through May 31st. It is my honor to announce the overall medium club of the year. Here are the results. 3rd place, Greater Rochester Rotary. 2nd, Anoka. And the medium-sized club of the year is LeSueur. Congratulations. The club president, Jeff Colzer, is in a plane and regrets not being, at least I hope he's on a plane. He's not able to, but he asked Cheryl Amundson to represent the club. Welcome, Cheryl. And
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're
Well,
very, can you hear me?
We can.
Okay. We're very honored to be recognized as the Medium Club of the Year. And I have a couple highlights of new projects that we've done this year that have really enhanced LeSueur's Main Street and increased LeSueur Rotary's presence in public image in downtown LeSueur. A brief history: in the 1970s, LeSueur fully engaged in urban renewal. So we closed Main Street. We took down the buildings in a square block and put a mall in its place. Fast forward more than 40 years, that mall was a big gray box, nearly empty, and needed revitalization. So the city of LeSueur was awarded a grant to partially demolish that gray box and open Main Street again. And so this provided LeSueur Rotary Club some opportunities to really get engaged and make downtown LeSueur more vibrant and revitalize it. One of the things that we added, we call our signature project, is Christmas in the Valley. The precursor was 5 years ago, we purchased 84,000 white lights. And with the help of the LeSueur, city of LeSueur, we wrapped those lights around a big majestic tree in the city center. And this past year, we added a what we called our Santa house. It was a one-room festive cottage that was decorated like Santa's workshop that housed Santa. And as part of our event, Christmas in the Valley, we engaged many partners, the Chamber of Commerce, local businesses, other civic organizations, to attract almost 2,000 people to a community of 4,000 total to celebrate the season. And we had a parade that went down Main Street, the newly opened Main Street. So it was the first event that we had that used our new Main Street. We provided free food. We had our tree lighting ceremony and fireworks that followed. So it was a real partnership of the community to take a new look at LeSueur and create some vibrancy and some excitement for a town that shrunk their gray box and has added some new things to the community. Secondly, just down from this lighted tree in this spring, we had a cohort of new members that were granted $1,000 to do something in the community. And it was a project of their choice. And they identified one of the entries, the west entry into town that actually turns into the new open Main Street, was very neglected. They had a fountain that wasn't functional, weedy area, and just not very attractive. So they decided to use their $1,000 to refurbish that fountain and make it a garden, added potted plants. And as has been suggested or highlighted recently, we also were involved in the Bags to Benches project that Trex offered. It is a community effort. I think we are on our way to get our third bench, but since of May of 2021, we have gathered almost 4 tons of one-use plastic that has been recycled into benches and not put in landfills. So we're really excited about that. And kind of the crowning event last week, we installed the new Rotary clock on the newly open Main Street. So we have 3 Rotary types of events, things that we've done in 2 blocks of LeSueur, Minnesota, a town of 4,000 people. So we're happy to be enhancing our community and being recognized for our work in the city.
Great.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and congratulations to you and your fellow club members as the medium-sized club of the year. Now to recognize the large-size club, here is Glenn Bowers, awards team member and next year's district trainer. Glenn? If you're talking, Glenn, you're muted.
Yeah, I was talking. I thought I unmuted, sorry. It never, that's the first time that's happened to me. Thanks, Ed. We had a lot of great accomplishments from these clubs, but let's see how the final large club rankings came out. In third place, we have the Rotary Club of St. Paul. In second place, it's the Rotary Club of White Bear Lake. And the large size club of the year is the Prior Lake Rotary Club. So please welcome Club President Dan O'Keefe. Congratulations, Dan. Prior Lake scored a 5 in each category. Great accomplishment. Well done. Got a couple questions. What do you think were the keys to your success this year? And how did you work to engage your members?
Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, what an accomplishment. I'd like to take the credit. Obviously, with a club our size, and I've been in Rotary a long time. I can remember we were in the 30s, and now we're at 102 members. That's big for us. But the engagement that we have at 102 is unbelievable. I mean, the leadership that we have at every committee, none of it comes back to me motivating them. I just have to control some egos at times. It really is. They're so strong, but things get done. They get done at every level, at every subcommittee. And it's almost funny in a way. It was me chasing to keep up with the committees moving forward, and we're just lucky. We're just in a special time, and we're especially funded by an event that we have, and there's so much energy. There's very little that I actually had to do. If anything, it would be my commitment when I became president nominee and then president-elect, and I jumped in with both feet. And I think the members see that. Committed, not just in this year, but in the entire run up to my presidency. And I have been involved for years, but I mean totally involved. And I hope that gives motivation to everyone, but really it's just a special time in Prior Lake Rotary, I think. So.
Okay, thanks, Dan. Well, again, congratulations again to all the large size club. Now let's turn it over to my fellow awards team member, Teddy Carlson, who will announce the medium plus size clubs. Teddy.
Hey, thanks, Glenn. The competition was really tight in the medium plus category. So let's see how everything came out together with membership and foundation giving was included. Screen shows third place was Stillwater. Stillwater Sunrise. Congratulations, Stillwater Sunrise. Second place was Roseville. Congratulations, Roseville. And the medium-sized club of the year is a Forest Lake Rotary Club. Yay! Here to join us is the club president, Susan Young. Congratulations, Susan. Can you tell us about how your club was able to operate at this level during the year? And give us a tip about clubs that are struggling to come up with new ideas. Thanks. Is Susan there?
All right, no Susan.
Yeah. Susan was going to be here, so something must have happened.
Okay.
I guess I can't necessarily speak for her, but I'm the executive secretary for the club. She's incredibly busy working with the city of St. Paul right now, so I'm sure she's stuck in another meeting. I didn't quite hear the question, but I really appreciate it, you guys.
Well, Angela, if you could tell us, how do you think your club was able to operate, or give us some hints of some good things that your club did this year that you are particularly proud of?
I guess one of the main things, a couple of different things we're incredibly proud of. First, our Interact Club just did an amazing job this year with their military care package drive and their service projects, and we were lucky enough to be able to assist them and help them and support them through all of their efforts. We also were able to bring back our Winter Plunge fundraiser this year, which was phenomenal. We skipped it last year due to COVID, and prior to that, there was some waning interest. But I think with COVID, a lot of the nonprofit organizations really had struggled financially. So that came back bigger and better than ever, and we were able to pay out over $30,000 to nonprofit organizations in our area who participated, and that's also just a wonderful thing. So I guess out of the year, those are the two big things that I feel like we're most proud of. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much and congratulations. Patricia, back to you.
Thanks, Teddy. And thanks, Glenn and Ed, for making those announcements. But big congratulations to all of the clubs that have been recognized this afternoon. I hope you have found this award celebration of clubs an inspiration. I know I have. It's very exciting to hear the good things that clubs are doing. But what about this new project or this new award that we have called the Signature Project Recognition? So I'm going to share my screen. I'm not as smooth as Kathy, but here is our Signature Project Recognition. Excuse me, there we go. So that is our signature project. We're going to put these pictures on our website so people can see what the signature project recognitions look like. We are so excited. We had 14 clubs that participated. Next year, we want to double that and get more ideas. It's a great idea, and I'm hoping that more people will participate next year. But congratulations to the Signature Project Recognition Clubs. So we recognize clubs, but the real winners are the communities, the partner organizations, and our local and global neighbors that benefit. I love being a Rotarian because we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and within ourselves. Thank you for your service. Can't wait to celebrate your achievements at the 2022-23 celebration of clubs. Thank you so much for being here, and we are so good. Glenn, you must have scared people because no one went beyond their time. We are really good. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Great job, Patricia and team. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention is how
Hang on,
wonderful
hang on,
my
let me see.
team is. I'm just telling the people